Good morning. It's day 2, 8 o'clock in the morning. Just started a fire, got our food bags, and now eating some breakfast. Made some nice oatmeal with apple and blueberry and chocolate, and be on the trail soon. It's 5 or 6 degrees now. I think went down to about 1 or 2 overnight, not quite freezing, but we were a little bit cold. Feet were a bit cold. I'm going to wear some extra socks tonight, but it's another beautiful day. I think it's going up to 13 or 14 degrees, and might get some fishing in before we leave camp. Hi again. We're just leaving the site now. It's after 10 o'clock, a little later than we had hoped, but still on track. Cool, no bugs out yet. We have about 11 or 12 kilometers to the next campsite, and it's pretty flat for the most part. So should be an easy hike. Get into camp early and enjoy most of the afternoon. We should have beautiful views most of this trip, this day, because we're going to be walking beside Three Narrows Lake. So we're about 2.5 kilometers into the trail for the day. We left H16, we're headed towards H21, which is also on Three Narrows Lake. And we're not hiking beside the lake. I think we're gonna hit it again, but it's been kind of boggy and not too interesting so far. It's warming up, so the bugs are gonna get worse, but we have what we need to help with that. H18, we're gonna stop for a bit of a lunch, 15 or 20 minutes, stretch, sit down, but pretty exposed campsite, high up on a rock. Difficult to get water, which we just did. Takes a bit of time, but beautiful view. We just finished a pretty steep climb, probably one of the biggest ones for this section. And we have about 4 kilometers to go. We hit despite what I said yesterday, we hit the northernmost part of the lake just now. It's on our right, and we just have to go around the narrow to make it to our site. It's just still going to be another hour and a half or so. We're feeling pretty tired, I would say. So this shorter day is going to be pretty well timed for us, and hopefully we'll be recovered tomorrow for a much longer day with a lot more climbing and going down those hills once again. We're going to get into the Cloche range tomorrow, so yeah, things are going well. It's getting buggy, it's getting warmer, but not too bad. All right, so we just passed H20 and H59 apparently, Bodina or Bodina Lake. And we're rounding the narrow, we're just around the tip now, and headed back to our site, or towards our site, which is H21. I did try a little bit of fishing this morning. I got a pretty, saw some fish but didn't get any bites this morning. But last night when we got into the site, the first couple casts was able to get a pretty big bite, but didn't catch the fish. And also as we were hiking about halfway, we were able to see some fish in a creek, some trout I think. It's been hit or miss I guess, but I haven't spent much time fishing. I think I'll try again when we get to the campsite. Well, we made it to our campsite, H21. We have water on both sides. Hike wasn't too bad, but it did get hot and buggy at the end. But it's a beautiful site with on a peninsula. And we have some firewood and lots of time to get set up here. So we're gonna enjoy the rest of the afternoon and evening. So we got all set up. It's just after 5 o'clock. We got our tents down here, close to the water on that side. And we're planning to have a fire here. We got enough firewood for a while. And still have a beautiful view from this point. Up here is actually the start of Cloche mountain range. So we're planning to hike there tomorrow and basically go along the top of the park and then make it around this big lake. We're headed for Boundary Lake tomorrow. It's gonna be a tough day, so we'll probably get a very early start.